In this video, I'm going to share with you my 3 best short field landing tips.
Your airspeed's alive, your indicators are showing green. I'm going to maintain 8,000. 65 rotate. She's flying.
MzeroA Nation, what's happening? Jason here. Who's 4 for 4, by the way? Let me know in the comments. I want to see it. What are some of your best short field landing tips, by the way? You've heard me say things like, oh, a perfect landing starts with a perfect traffic pattern, and all these things are true. But a short field landing takes a little bit more precision. In fact, I'll help you with the first landing tip. Whatever point you're shooting for, in this case, let's make it fun. Let's do the beginning of the first centerline stripe. I'll explain why here in just a bit. I want you to begin your traffic pattern, assuming you're flying, your perfect traffic pattern, you're not too far away, you're not too close, life's looking good, everything's great. I want you to begin your descent abeam what we call your touchdown point, not your aiming point. More on aiming point in a second. Here I come, abeam the end of the first centerline stripe, carb heat comes on, power comes back to about a run-up RPM, 1800 RPMs, first notch of flaps, 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds takes a mine, I have to hold them down. What's the tendency, MzeroA Nation, of the nose when I add flaps in? It wants to sneak up on us, doesn't it? I got that other traffic over there. It's always fun trying to do a precision landing. Who's ever tried to do, you're on your check ride, making the most important short field landing in your life, and there's other people in the traffic pattern. It makes it tough. When that touchdown point, or that traffic in this case, gets back about 45-degree angle, that's when I'll turn my base. But I've got traffic, so I need to extend this out. So I'm actually going to shallow out my descent a little bit here. And now I'll turn. Marco on traffic, Skyhawk 2-3 Mike Zulu's turning right base 3-5, touch and go, Marco. Now, with this other traffic, it makes it a little bit more difficult, but that's the real world. It's not always just us hanging out in the traffic pattern. That's the real world sometimes. So I have to remember, the wind is pushing me away this time. I'm going to get my next notch of flaps in here. Here's my next tip. FAA definition of a short field landing is clearing an obstacle, then hitting a precise point. So often, and you can get away with it at places like Marco Island, but not other places, everybody wants to drag this airplane in here with a little bit of power. You should not be dragging this airplane in with power and then chopping the power right above your point landing. That's not a short field landing. A real short field landing is coming in. Final approach fix. And Marco Island traffic, Skyhawk 2-3 Mike Zulu's turn-in final 3-5. This will be a touch and go, Marco Island. Final approach fix, he's 5 miles out. That won't be an issue. We simulate, we clear an obstacle, and then we come on in and hit our precise point. So we want to do proper energy management. That's tip number 2, proper energy management. And tip number 3 is, where's your aiming point? If I'm going to land at the beginning of the first centerline stripe, and I'm adding my last notch of flaps in, by the way, I need to realistically be looking at the runway numbers or a little bit sooner. See, the PAPI lights tell me I'm a little bit high, but that's proper short field landing technique. Let's say I'm clearing my obstacle, right? Everything's looking good. Okay, now I've cleared my obstacle. I can continue on down, and everything is looking great. I should have that proper energy management. My speed is good. I'm right at 70. This is perfect. My eyes right now, where are your eyes looking? Because my eyes are looking at the very front of that 3-5. Maybe even actually the end of those threshold markings there. Don't let that little sink scare you. I'm looking at my aiming point. I'm now rolling out past my aiming point. Here we go, and just put her down. A little off center line. Could have fixed that a little bit. Let's get going here because I got this other gentleman behind me. Flaps coming up. And we roll. Short field landings don't have to be such a challenge. Short field, in fact, every landing should have an aiming point. Gone are the days, MzeroA Nation, where you're just thankful to be down on the runway. I'm telling you, every landing should have that touchdown point and that aiming point. Start working like that and treat it that way. Your short field landings will get better and better. It's something you have to practice. So with that, can't wait to read your comments down below this video. Have a blessed, amazing, outstanding rest of your day. And most importantly, remember, the good pilot is always learning. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you.
So you're loving the 31 Day Safer Pilot Challenge. Hey, will you do us a huge favor? Will you just throw this video a thumbs up on YouTube, on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, like and follow MzeroA on Facebook, and really wherever you're watching this. This not only helps us, it helps future aviators find us as well. And if you are finding value in MzeroA.com, I know you can throw it a share as well, and just maybe share this message with somebody who truly needs to hear this. 2022 is going to be our safest year in aviation yet, and starts with us.